This is Yojo on only the 3rd day of August, and I have made an amazing discovery. According to Wikipedia, the article which I probably have linked somewhere, I am genderqueer. Now, for those of you that don't know what genderqueer means and probably doesn't want to click on the site, it apparently has something to do with being androgynous and pansexual. I definitely see these words here in blue because they have their own pages that I've already looked up. And for what genderqueer means, I thought it was more of a transgender, transsexual type thing. I'm not a transgender, I'm not a transsexual, I'm only one gender, I'm not a hermaphrodite, I'm just my one gender. But I do look androgynous. I have shown my pictures to people on the internet, showing them what I look like, and they're like, well, are you a man or a woman? You know, I mean, I've shown the pictures of my face, uncovered and stuff, and they're like, they still can't tell, you know? I think I showed a picture of me from the chest up or whatever, they still can't tell. Just by whether or not I have, you know, a flat chest or boobs or flat femmy chest, or, you know, just whatever. But anyway. And, you know, you surely can't tell by the sound of my voice because I kind of sound like a little kid. And in real life, sometimes people can't tell until, you know, I start talking to them, or, you know, depending on the clothes I'm wearing or whatever. But just kind of, you know, just the overall label of genderqueer, and I think bi-gender might apply to me too. It's just, oh, David Bowie. Oh, well, I'm not surprised. I found out apparently David Bowie is genderqueer. I mean, not genderqueer, he's bi-gender. Drag queen, cross-dressing, androgynous. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't really think it's necessary to. I don't really want to use this word, but it's the only word I can really think of. Is to conform to a gender role. I like just being who I am, and over time I noticed, and people, you know, tell me and all that, you know, I'm not really acting like my gender or whatever, or you know, I basically thought that was just based on like some stereotype bullshit, but apparently there's the whole gender role thing that actually plays into life. And you know, overall, just being genderqueer is kind of like the show, you know, you're the overall neutral. You're not the man or the woman. You're not the gay, the straight, the bi. You're the fine line between all that is mixed in the world magnum stuff. I really don't understand what I'm saying because it's like 2:30 and I haven't slept since I don't remember. It was sometime yesterday, but I'm trying to stay up today though, but I'm just talking. Yeah. It's just kind of, you know, weird, you know. I've grown up all my life with a gender, and now, you know, suddenly I'm genderqueer. But I wanted to kind of I've been wanting to make this comment about the lesbian, gay, bi, transsexual group. Okay, first of all, I mean, I have nothing against what they're doing. It's just rainbows are intimidating. I'm trying to think of. I thought about this like a while ago, but I haven't really put much thought into it until now, getting in all this because somebody on one of my sites asking me a question about androgyny. I'm gonna see if I can get the time enough to focus on maybe creating some new symbols for, you know, gay, lesbian, and bi people, because really, I'm not going for the rainbow flag. I mean, I support gays and all that, but that rainbow flag, no. How far do you think any country would have gotten sporting a rainbow flag as a sign of authority and acknowledgement? Seriously. Rainbow flag? That's the best we could do? No, not buying it. And just, you know, putting that to the side. I'm wondering, you got the people that's on the stand up for the straights and people that stand up for the gays. Where's our section? Where's the gender queer, gender neutral, all? Where's us? They want to talk. I mean, they want you to be on one side or the other, basically. But sometimes there just is no one side or the other. I'm pansexual. I don't care if you're a male or a female. I'm gonna like you who you are. I'm attracted to people that are good with kids because I'm like a big kid. And usually I do find that women are usually the more patient ones. I guess that's why I lean more towards them. And they're soft. But everybody's so into all these labels. There's polysexual and genderqueer and bisexual, and the thing about it is like there's a difference between being that thing and then just being like one of the many lists, like you're bisexual, you're white, you're blonde, you're Irish, and then there's some people that's just into that, just being all of who they are. That's all they want to talk about, or whatever. It's just so fucking boring. And I don't want to be like that. I've noticed I've been like uptight about the whole sexuality thing because there's the whole basically what's civil war going on. But I just want to say that I am proud to be genderqueer, and I think we deserve a group and a sign, a symbol, and all that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let you guys take hold. Think about it. And talk to me. Yo, Joe. Oh.